Question number 2 on bills of exchange. I have two parties. I can see here A draws on B. So I have two parties, and at the end of the question I can see past entries in books of A and B. So let me just make books of A and books of B and start. A draws on B 3 bills of exchange for rupees 5,000, 4,000 and 3,000 respectively on 1st February 2015. These bills were for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months respectively. Okay, so first will be after 1 month plus 3 days of grace, then 2 months plus 3 days of grace, then 3 months plus 3 days of grace. So let's start. We can say that maybe because of sales or purchase they must have put in the bills. So in books of A, if you have some point that goods have been sold, so in books of A you can write that B's account debit to sales, and books of B you can write purchase account debit to A. So because of that a bill has been raised. I will directly start with the bills entry on 1st Feb. Bills have been received by A because A must have sold the goods. So the entry will be bill receivable account debit, the first bill receivable which is of 5,000 rupees. Second bill receivable account debit must be the second bill which is of 4,000 rupees. Third bill receivable account debit which is of 3,000 rupees. Account debit to who has to pay? To B, 12,000. My first entry, and simultaneously passing this entry in the books of B. For him it is bills payable. So A's account debit. In books of B, A's account debit by 12,000. Bills payable has to be always credited. So the entry done fast is to bill payable. That is the first bill, 5,000. To bill payable. Second bill, which is 4,000, to bill payable, which is the third bill, and it is 3,000. Okay. Now, first bill endorsed to creditor C. The first bill of 5,000 has been given to C for paying payments of A. So a creditor needs to be paid by A. So instead of paying through cash or bank, A gives him the bill. So the entry on 1st February will be in the books of A. C is the creditor, giving C the bills. C's account debit by how much? By 5,000, as he is receiving the bill, and one bill he has not kept it for himself for C, so credit the bill to bill receivable. This is the first bill, 5,000. Now B needs to pay. So even if the bill is endorsed to someone, he will pay not to B, not to A, but to C. He has to pay. So for endorsement, no entry has to be done in books of B. When there is payment, then he'll pay it in cash. So even at the time of payment, the entry will be bill payable account debit to cash. So the name of A or C doesn't affect in the books of B. Have you understood this concept? Whosoever has been paid or whosoever to him the bill have been endorsed will not have any effect in books of B, because B ultimately needs to pay and he will do that. So now next, Second bill discounted with bank on 4th February at the rate 12% per annum. Okay. The second bill was for 2 months. Now I need to calculate first that what will be the discount. It is 4,000 into 12%, that comes to 480, and then 2 by 12, that is 80 rupees come into the picture. So let me just scroll down. On 4th February, there is a discounting of bill, so I get the money right now. Bank account debit, discount account debit, because this discount charges must have been paid. Discount charges account debit, bank account debit, discount charges account debit, 2 bills receivable, and this is the second bill of 4,000 rupees. Okay, so 4,000 into 12% into, for 2 months, 2 by 12 is the discount amount, and that comes to 80. So the remaining amount 3920 will come to my bank. That is, I have done discounting of the bill and received it from bank. Now there is no entry here for discounting of bill. Now let's going to read the question forward. Third bill sent to bank for collection on 30th April. Third bill is being sent to bank for collection. We have learnt in theory part that I send some bills to bank for collection for the safety part. So on 30th April, what entry should I pass here? I am sending some bills to bank for collection. So bills sent for collection account debit. For collection account debit, it is of 3,000. 2 bill receivable. This is the third bill of 3,000. Okay, in 30th April also, when it is sent to bank, you need not enter here. Neither you need to put here that it is not being entered. From this is for your explanation. You can directly, when it comes to the entry on this side, you can start from here. Now next part of our question. On due date, bills were met by C. Bank sent collection advice for 3 bills after deducting rupees 50 collection charges. Pass entries in the books of A and B. So what happened on 4th May is from bank we have received, so bank account debit, bank charges are being charged. How much are the bank charges? 50 are the collection charges. Bank charges. Account debit. 2 bills sent for collection. Collection. Okay. 3,000. 50 are the charges, and I am left with 2,950. Now the bills are met on maturity as mentioned in the question. So first bill gets matured on 4th of March, 1 month. So 4th of March, it has been paid. Bill payable to cash. I am paying the bill, so bill payable having a credit balance has to be reversed. Bill payable account debit 5,000 paid to cash or bank, whatever, 5,000. Okay, that is 4th March. Now on 4th April, about the second bill, it needs to be paid. Bill payable account debit 4,000 is the amount of the bill to cash or bank, whatever, 4,000 has to be paid. Now about the third bill. See, that is what I was trying to explain you, is it doesn't matter if any bill is endorsed to a third party. See here, bill payment to cash is the entry. Now the cash is going to A or C. It is immaterial in the books of B. So you need not bother that who has the bill right now. Your entry will be bill payable account debit to cash, and that's final. So on 4th May, the third one, bill payable account debit to cash 3,000, because it is said that he has met all the bills on maturity. So this is the first bill, this is the second, and this is the third. This is how we complete our entries here.